Welcome back to another Backpage Gaming video. Today we are taking a look at the Canadian superstar. It's not Drake, it's not The Weekend, it is Jonathan David. I'm joined by Robbie today.
Hello there, everyone.
Rob, I've got some good things to say about this card. I packed him in Chance Rewards. If you haven't seen that already, click the card in the top right corner. Rob, this guy is a complete striker, and he comes in at the cost of 26k, which is insane.
Yeah, first things first, he had, was it a Future Stars they had last year, weren't it, I believe?
He had, mate. He's had a few little cards.
Yeah.
He had a
He had a nice Future Stars card last year. We reviewed him, and you and Sam both ripped on me for using him, and I loved him. I fell in love, and I'm hearing the old man himself he's grabbed you into his grasp, Jack.
So I packed him last night. Rob heard me, fall in love with the man. So Rob, you're going to be asking me a few questions about the card. What do you want to know?
So first things first, I suppose. Obviously, it's a premium team of the week. It's a bigger upgrade than you would normally get.
Yeah.
It's nice. We've spoken about the premium team of the week, so no need to ramble on about that. What were your first impressions of him? Did he fit the bill, if you will?
Listen, you look at this guy's face stats, and you think, yeah, he looks good, but he doesn't look crazy, does he, from his card stats, from his face stats? But
no, he looks alright, doesn't he?
Mate, when you get in game with him, bro, honestly, he has got some of the best finishing I've used. He's got some of the best surprisingly best dribbling that I've used. He feels really light on the ball. The 5-star wiki is definitely noticeable. I'd say he feels faster than 89 pace. I mean, I did use an engine on him, spoiler alert for the chem style, but he felt really like it was quite easy to get away from players. He felt light on the ball. The heading accuracy was noticeable. The stamina was amazing. Obviously, with him being high, I actually really enjoyed it. I felt like he was really...
Playing that striker?
Yeah, I played him at striker. I felt like he was really all about. I feel like he has plays for the badge trait, which is a huge thing for me. And
I think players of high do sometimes. They just got the tenacity, haven't they?
And just generally, mate, I don't think he's really got a weakness per se. I think there's things that he could be better at, but there wasn't anything that I found myself getting angry at him for.
I mean, that's fair enough, really. I mean, you've already touched it, but the main thing that stands out to me, obviously, he's only got 77 physical, but you take a deeper look into the stats. 95 jumping, 94 stamina, 83 strength. Very nice on a striker.
He's Canadian. I'm not surprised that he's not very aggressive. Yeah. He's a very nice guy, I'm sure.
Yeah, you could tackle him and he'd say sorry.
Yeah, 83 strength is definitely noticeable. He's a really funny little card because, like I say, he feels really responsive and really nice on the ball, but at the same time, he feels like he's a bit of a chunk and that he's got something about him. And it says everything, lads, that I said to Robbie last night. I'm like, do I get this guy in the main team?
Yeah, like you were genuine to think about it.
Yeah, he was honestly that good for me, and I think the only thing that lets him down really is his links. Yeah, they're not very poor. He's got a few nice ones, but
there's a cheeky man in the Bundesliga links with him, Jack.
Yeah, don't Rob. We're not onto the end card just yet, but genuinely, first impressions of the card were just insane. He's got a lot about him that I liked.
Yeah, so obviously his shooting stats, they're alright. 86 finishing, I suppose. Yeah. For this stage of the game, it's good. But you've said already he's one of the best strikers you've used. What do you think makes up that finishing? Do you think it's his composure, his weak foot, or is it just like a combination of the...
I don't have a clue.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I think... I used an engine on him because I thought I'd rather have the better dribbling. I think this year, if you choose the right shot, you kind of get away with stats like his. Like 86 position and finishing, are very good already. Solid, I didn't feel the need for the finisher, which does, by the way, a finisher, if you do use it, makes him a 90 strike, which is nuts.
That's crazy.
Engine, I thought was just a bit more beneficial to him, for me anyway.
I do find Engine, it makes players feel a lot better on the ball. It did last year, and I think that's carried on as well. It just...
It's best chem
style, gives them something,
I think
it's great.
I said to Rob last night that the engine is the one that I always notice. I feel like...
You do, yeah.
The other ones that have kind of I just don't... I feel like he can have 99 for shooting, but if I take the wrong shot, he's not going to score.
Yeah.
It's that type of thing for me. So I think engine's always the right choice.
Yeah.
But... Yeah, I don't know what makes up his amazing shooting. The 81 shot power is capped. Like I say, I used the chem style that didn't boost anything. And he just rifles them. He has bang.
5-star weak foot, we've always said it. Like their shots just are more powerful for what it's been like that for years. Like I remember Sonic Azula on like FIFA 13 was insane.
Is this the first card I've used that had 5-star weak foot up top?
Could be.
Might be, actually. He's got outside foot shot trait, which is also very nice.
Oh, yeah, that is nice.
I think he is, and I think that might be making me slightly reconsider my opinions on weak foot this year, but... Yeah, Rob, his shooting is insane. Some of the best I've used. Yeah. I've used quite a few different strikers now, and I find myself liking like each one more and more as I go on.
Yeah,
I've surprised myself. Yeah, and I didn't think he was going to be amazing, but I thought he was going to be all right. But for me, this guy
exceed expectations.
Oh, definitely. He is top of the. So to put it in perspective, boys, I've got Werner, Haaland, Lukaku, all untradeable. It's my super subs. This guy is now top of that list.
And he's tradable.
And he's tradable, which says a lot. He genuinely just feels like he has something. He's got that X factor about himself, He's in front of Louis Walsh. He's singing. Louis like, get in, bloody hell, get in, boy. I love him, Rob. I genuinely don't think... I think people are sleeping on this card. He's gone up a little bit, but he's still only 25k.
Yeah, I mean, the advisor. Shout out to the advisor, by the way.
Yeah, thanks for the clips.
Got a lot of clips for us with him. Fell in love with him. He bought him for 47k. We were driving the other day. I had a look on Footbin, and he'd gone down 20k in a few hours, and he wasn't a happy bunny. But he's fell in love with the man. I don't think he'll sell him. So there you go.
It's clutch. It's huge. Yeah. Any other questions, Rob?
I suppose we asked the question about heroes having cheese. Do you think Premium Team of the Week's going to have a bit of cheese about them as well?
Potentially, with it just being such a massive boost.
Yeah.
Like, if you look from his normal, it's 4 pace, 6 shooting, 7 passing, 6 dribbling, and 7 physical. Like, it's a massive boost. Yeah. It turns... Like, his normal card's pretty... Like, it's a discard striker, do you know what I mean?
It's one that you'd get, like, for the first day of FIFA, isn't it?
And you'd be like, okay, he's alright. And then you'd move on very quickly. This card genuinely feels like a card that I'd happily put in... Say, I had a bit of a... Not a mega team, but say I'd packed, like, a Neymar untradeable or an Mbappe or someone, like, of that ilk. I feel like he'd really hang with them. Like, he would genuinely hang really well. A Messi, he wouldn't feel out of place, which I think is always a big compliment to players like this. I think we've about covered it, Rob.
He sounds fun. Yeah,
he's definitely, that's a very good word to use. He's definitely fun, which is something I've been having a lot on FIFA right now. So rating wise,
the end card,
into the end card, I've given him an 8.75.
Same as Haaland, I believe.
Yes. Yeah. Now, he drops down from a 9 because of his links.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to, his link. The really good links are just not attainable in terms of budget. Value for him though is a 10, definitely. He's brilliant. Invest in him. Honestly, he'll go up. Every single inform goes up in price. Yeah. Buy him, and you'll make coins on him. Chemstyle, obviously, we've had a bit of discussion. I know the advisor used finisher on him, whereas I used engine on him. I don't think there's a bad choice, really. I was practicing with a 4-2-3-1, and I think him being a lone striker really suited him. And engine really helped with that because it gave me a bit more dribbling to get the wingers into the play, like hold up the ball. Speaking of which, by the way, he was on par with Haaland in terms of holding up the ball.
Really?
He felt really commanding. It's a strange card, Rob. You know what? I've actually talked myself into it. I'm giving him a 9. I'm changing the rating.
He's gone off script.
I've got my script right here. It's out of here. I'm giving him a 9. Honestly, this guy was a pleasure to use. I'd love him to get another inform.
He'd be naughty. An 86, David.
Nuts. He would generally be nuts. He's up at the top. You're in Spa, you see the magazines. He's on the top shelf.
With the Nuts magazine,
Yeah. Links, back to the chem style first. Engine in a lone striker, maybe finisher if you're in a 2 striker.
Yeah.
Links, like we said, it does kind of let him down a bit, but we have got a couple of good links.
Yeah.
We've got Renato, who...
He's the main one, isn't he?
He's so good. Genuinely. I've been using him as a super sub most of the time, but using him as a starter, he's just so good.
He's a 5k as well.
He's an 80 rated card, Robbie, and he's
Yeah.
unreal. Genuinely, he's so good. The next link is Alphonso Davies. Obviously, you spoke about the little Bundesliga man. It's a shame. Kind of doesn't, he's not really got anyone apart from Davies.
No, it's them two in it against
the
the
rest
world,
of it
really.
is pretty trash.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Canada. And then the last one is Bamba. So I linked him with Renato and Bamba, and genuinely, mate, I'm in Division 3 on kind of like almost pushing to Division 2.
Mm-hmm.
Bamba didn't feel out of place to some extent.
Yeah, he's fast, isn't it?
He's
I mean, his stats aren't bad,
winger.
really.
You know what I mean? I must admit though, when I moved into 4-1-2-2, he felt a bit.
But strike, yeah. As a winger, he'd do job.
Yeah, so definitely 4-2-3-1. Or you can start 4-4-2 like I did. Get these three in, and you're laughing. I think if you've got a starter team, maybe like you've got you've just got, I don't know, you've just finished champs, let's say.
As your red pick, yeah.
You've got him as a red pick.
Maybe the red picks have finally arrived. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't think they have. I think that's coming tomorrow, apparently, from what I've heard.
All right.
Tomorrow TM. But this guy is definitely worth putting in your team. He's, for me, like Rob says, he's tradable for me, and I'm keeping him as a super sub.
Yeah.
Rob, any final questions about the man himself?
Is he staying? Is he going to get in the team, or is he just a sub-hero?
No, he's a superhero for me. Okay. Forget that bloody Dina Sally fellow. This guy's a real hero card.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think that's about it, mate.
Sound one. I've been Jack.
I've been Robbie.
And make sure you like the bloody video. Drop a sub as well. We've been Backpage Gaming. We'll see you in the next one.
See you later.